This is Alex Karamanos with the season ticket here for another episode of the Breakout. This is episode 2. Today I'm joined by a very special guest, Frisco Memorial 2023 guard Drew Steffe. What's going on, Drew? How you doing, man?
What's up? I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. Thank you. So, yeah, man, how does it finally feel to get back on the court and be with your guys again after all the COVID stuff that's been going on?
Man, it feels great. It's just a blessing that we can be out there on the court playing. In Texas, you can pretty much do everything playing wise, so that's good. And it just feels good, man. I love playing basketball. It's my favorite thing to do.
For sure, absolutely. So, we didn't know if the season was going to happen, but thank God it did. Tell us a little bit about your quarantine. What was some things you did, some workouts you were getting in when not a lot of gyms and anything had access to?
Yeah, I mean, luckily I have a basketball hoop in my backyard, so I was out there pretty much every day getting some shots up, and then went and bought some weights, started lifting a little bit, did a lot of core work in just to get ready and go on a couple of runs to keep my stamina up.
Awesome. That's awesome, man. So let's get right into it. About the breakout. You had 28 points and a hard fought loss against Richardson. Tell us how the game went and what was your mindset going into that game?
My mindset going in the game was just to go out there and kill. It doesn't matter who I play. I want to go out there and kill every time I step on the court. And it was a really hard fought game. It was a really good game. It was one of the best games I think we've played so far this season.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really fun, to be honest. We had a chance to win it with like 10 seconds to go, and we got unlucky. But that's the way basketball is, man. You got to bounce back next game.
Absolutely. Let's talk about some other breakout performances that you had. You had 29 versus Duncanville, who are ranked 11 in the country right now. 14 assists against Birdville. Tell us about each one of these performances, if you could, because I'm sure the people want to know your mindset and how the game went for people who didn't see.
Yeah, in Duncanville, it was Duncanville plays high pace, so it was a high scoring game. They defend full court, so you had to get downhill and try to get in somebody. I think I had like 13 through the first 3 quarters, and we were down by like 10 going in the fourth, so I had to step it up. And I had like 15 in the fourth quarter. We lost by like 5, but it was also a really good game, man. It was hard fought. They hit a couple free throws down the stretch to give them the edge, so it was a really fun game. And then against Birdville, our starting point guard couldn't play because he banged up his knee a little bit. So I went out there, played point guard position, and ended up having 14 assists and won by 20. So that was fun also.
Absolutely. So let's break down your game a little bit, man. Easily one of the best shooters from the 2023 class. Your ball handling is off the charts. You can get downhill, get into guys. As we can see from the game against Birdville, you're a great passer. You love getting your teammates involved as well. What do you think one part of your game is that improved the most over quarantine, you would say?
I for sure say I say my passing and a little bit on my defensive end. Passing, I love the pass, man. Like, to be honest, passing is more fun than scoring to me. Just it gets everybody else involved, gets everybody going. It's more fun on my part, but sometimes I gotta go score, so that's what I do. And then on the defensive end, I feel like I did a really good job with the quarantine of getting a little bit quicker and being a better on-ball defender, so I can go out and defend the best player on the other team in order for us to win the game.
For sure. So during the EYBL season, you run with Team Griffin. How have they helped you get to where you are now with your game? And hopefully this next EYBL season coming up, you guys finally get to be out there. What do you think the outcome is going to be for your Team Griffin team in that season?
We're going for the championship, man. 16U championship. Shout out Coach Roby, by the way. That's one of my favorite coaches, him and Coach Gibson over at Memorial. Those are my two guys. We have a really loaded roster for Griffin. We got best player in Texas and Tyler Smith, and like really, really good. Got really good Oklahoma squad. So we got 3 players from Texas, a couple from Oklahoma, and I think we're gonna do really good. It's gonna be hard to beat us.
Absolutely. All right, Drew, last question that I have for you today, man, is what are your goals for the rest of the season at Frisco Memorial?
Only goal in my part is to go win state. I don't care if I average 2 points per game. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna do whatever we can to win state, and I'm gonna lead my guys in order to go win state. That's all I care about. I just want to win games.
All right, Drew, that's all the questions I have for you today, man. Keep doing what you're doing out there. You're killing it. We'll be following you for the rest of the season at the season ticket, and good catching up with you, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
No problem. All right, Drew.